Okay, this is for the Water Rockets day one. It's important you watch the whole video so you kind of understand what's going on. So first, I'm going to give you kind of a rundown of kind of the concept behind this and what you need to plan for, and then I'm going to show you in the Water Rocket packet what you need to get done. So the bare minimum. So today is basically your research day, planning day, stuff like that. The next class is going to be your build day. So you and your group need to figure out what you need to bring in. Like I'm literally going to be supplying scissors and a box knife. That's it. So don't bring any knives, don't do any of that. I'll have that like set up a cutting area. But if you want glue guns, stuff like that, everything else you got to bring in. The bare minimum is you just need one 2 liter bottle. It has to be a 2 liter bottle because that's the nozzle fits on the launcher, so you need a 2 liter bottle. All right, bare minimum. I'm sure there'll be leftover cardboard somewhere. You can get cardboard around the school. Okay, and enjoy your terrible rocket. Now, so for today, you're going to be doing some research. Let me give you kind of a rundown of how these work. So, you're going to do research just online. You just do some searches and wherever you can find some. Okay. I'll link some videos of ones we did in previous years. So you can see the launcher is up front, or I might have taken it down, but it's a tripod, and what's important is you might see different designs with one bottle or two bottles. It doesn't matter. All right. You need at least one. If you want two, it's not going to give you extra water or extra air. It's just for aerodynamics and center of gravity. Okay. So with your one, I don't have a 2 liter bottle. I'm in a hotel. Sorry. So with your one bottle, just imagine this is a 2 liter bottle. The rocket is going to launch this way. So this is what's going to hook into the launch pad and it's going to launch this way. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're designing it. All right. Now, what is important? If you have a two bottle plan, you must leave the bottle, the bottom bottle that hooks into the launcher, uncut. Don't think that you can glue it together. Don't think you can tape it. You can't do it. Okay. That's basically your pressure chamber. If you have a one bottle rocket, don't puncture the bottle. All right. I don't care how good the glue is. I don't care what you think's going to happen. It's not going to hold the air pressure and it's not going to launch. So if you have a two bottle rocket, leave the bottom one that's plugging in uncut. You can place the other one on top to kind of make it like a cone or whatever you want, whatever you see on the internet. But make sure that you leave the one that is hooking into the launcher uncut. All right. So then next thing, all you do is figure out like a nose cone. You got to figure out fins, whatever you need to do there. If you're having another bottle, how are you going to adjust the center of gravity, stuff like that. So there's a lot of information in your packet. So today, your goal is this. I'm going to pull up this the a copy of it. Okay. So you should see the water rocket proposal. All right. You have one of these per group, one packet per group. Okay. So you're going to turn that in as a group. So the research part, it just kind of asks general questions about the physics behind it. You can use anything that you need, to find on the internet and, kind of work your way through that. The budget. This is just generalized. You have unlimited budget. You just need to keep track of it. Okay. So here's the stuff. If you, whatever you want to bring in is okay as long as it's school appropriate. I just want you to keep track of on this balance sheet what you're going to use and what you bring in. Okay. So just make the list there and it should be good to go. The next page, your design. So as you're doing the research, I want you to go through this design. So this is stage three. By the end of class today, you need to get through, yes, stage three. Okay, so the expectation today is to get through stage three, the design part where you get your ideas. Now, it's not locking you in. If you guys change your mind or whatever, that's fine. Now, what you also need to do is figure out. So this class, the next class is going to be your build day. So you're going to have the class to build, test, do some of the tests in there in the packet and stuff like that. So you need to bring your stuff in next class. If you forget to bring it in, we're not doing another build day. So that means you're going to have to do this outside of class because the following day we are going to launch as long as the weather is decent, right? So if you don't bring a rocket, you're getting a zero on the project because I'm not dragging all of the equipment out to just launch one rocket. So no matter what, everybody's rocket has to be in school and done on launch day, which is not next class, the following class. Okay? So once you get through stage one, stage two, and stage three in your packet, what you're going to do is figure out who's going to bring in what. Say, okay, you bring in the bottle, I'll bring in some cardboard or whatever we're going to do. You bring in a nose cone, whatever equipment you want for a nose cone. You bring in the other bottle, I'll bring a glue gun, whatever you want. You guys have to plan it out because next class is going to be your build day. Okay, so this is basically the summary for day one. Okay, we're launching on day three. All right, good luck. Please pay attention, especially to the instructions about leaving the one bottle uncut because your rocket will not work. Yeah, good.